Millsap tried to take it away. The shot by Al Jefferson.
Andrew has to make sure he beats Al down the floor and gets some easy opportunities.
Kobe sets up Pau Gasol, and the Lakers are on top by 5 early. Darren Williams coming off the double. And again, they'll call the foul this time.
Well, it's just got to be ingrained in all of the players' heads. When you get dribble penetration and Andrew is under the bucket.
Big Darren Williams, but Joel, he said the one thing he likes the most, when he gets the ball now, he never gets double-teamed.
Yeah, and Gator, he likes the fact that he's got some W's because he, as you mentioned, and Ron Artest fills it up from beyond the arc with a quick catch and shoot before C.J. Miles can get back out there. But
well,
he had never.
That's one of the keys to playing good defense.
Yeah, there's a definite difference now for the Lakers. They have picked it up at that end of the floor. Tempo has a lot to do with it, and that's one of the keys. Kobe right off the back of the rim, but the length of Gasol keeps it alive. Blake Brown out there with Kobe and Odom. Gasol staying on the floor. Andrew Bynum gets his first break. And leaving it off in congestion. Kobe will get it back. A break for the Lakers. And leaves it off this time for Pau, who's going to the line. So Kobe, the facilitator, distributor, once again in the early going.
Wow, he tried to pass initially to Pau. I had no idea how it was going to get through. It was deflected.
With 18 and 12. Now inside of 10 on the shot clock. It's going up. No, Shannon Brown gave it up. And Lamar Odom says, good decision. I'll take it. Usually Shannon likes it at the end of shot clocks.
Well, aside from the 2 turnovers the Lakers have in this quarter, they can't play any better.
And a good foul, Stu. I mean, it's early, granted, but they had a foul to give, and too often they don't use it.
It's just heads up. I like it when you play smart basketball as well. Like I said, this is as good a quarter as Lakers or any team can put together, both ends of the floor.
Now, can they get one final stop? Bell tried to create. Man, he'll get a layup out of it. It'll be called by Millsap. They'll have to look at the video.
Yeah,
it looked good.
Yeah.
There's no question it looked good.
It definitely looked good. Well, they played 12 minutes, and after that offensive rebound, the Jazz snapped a little bit of a dry spell. The Lakers closed that quarter 23-9. I don't know about closing the quarter because they scored 37 throughout the quarter. So they did a great job on both ends of the floor who can stretch the defense, and the 2 quick guards out there to up the tempo a little bit.
Harold Watson, UCLA Bruin, Kansas City native, and wait a minute. Can we see that again, please?
I mean, it was almost like Kirilenko forgot to jump.
Shannon Brown isn't long on the 16-18 footer. Lakers by 15, 37-22. Stranger than fiction. Kirilenko, one of their better three-point threats this year. Inside, though, off balance, tripped up on his way to the rack. Now on the trail, Luke Walton. Pau, nice. You knew where it was going. Luke looking for the assist. Pau's got the dunk. Lakers by 17.
Know your personnel. Defensively, when Luke got the ball.
Lakers, 19-point lead, 41-22. So 5 straight at home before a long road trip. Longest of the year for the Lakers. Gasol, gets the roll. Kirilenko, or make it Okor, didn't know where he was going, and Gasol liked it so much.
You have to be in a good basketball position at all times, and that's usually bending the knees.
Now Gasol deep into the clock. Got to go. Man, he'll get bailed out. Mehmet Okur on the reach. And free throws when we come back for Pau Gasol.
That just typifies how this game has gone so far. The Lakers fighting it up against the clock, and Pau's going to get 2 free throws. A minute ago, made a nice move with his left hand. He's got one of the sweetest lefts in the league. In to replace him.
Just 12 of the 19 assists for the Lakers belong to the bench. Lamar's got 4. Walton's got 3. Blake has 4. Now Pau Gasol did anything he wants against a much smaller Paul Millsap.
Millsap didn't pull the chair. He had him set up to pull it, but he never pulled the chair and ended up giving up a layup.
Mitch 2 more. He's got 15. Now the final 9 seconds for Darren Williams of the Jazz. Kirilenko. Gasol with the block. Now Kobe, and at the buzzer, Ebanks. A little strong for Ebanks. Can't blame him for being excited. Rarely on the floor, and got a shot at the end of the half.
Devin Ebanks said.
Qué pedazo de alley-oop, así, para que no haya dudas. Vamos a comenzar más duros en ese tercer cuarto. El pase de Pau Gasol.
Move, but he went right into the teeth of the defense. And fortunately, the Lakers get it back with 14 on the 24.
Boy, he sealed Carmelo Anthony in that matchup the other night. Quick catch and shoot. Kobe on the assist. Pau Gasol. Kobe's 5th assist. And Gasol up to 20. Remember, Boozer is gone. Korver, great spacer for them. And also, Wesley Matthews. Breakthrough season. Great save by Pau Gasol. Artest off the dribble.
One dribble to his left. That's what he likes to do to get that rhythm more than anything else.
They've got the San Antonio Spurs at home tomorrow night, so this is the first of the back-to-back set. Pau on the run. And on the slam. Fish hit him in stride.
Nice corner series. Pass to the corner, cut baseline, get a return pass for a dunk. Wow.
That's 14, 6 boards, and 4 assists for the big man. And Artest taking it away from C.J. Miles. Now Fish on the crossover. Pau's grabbed to the floor. That's the 4th team foul. And that'll take us to a timeout. Get a little chippy.
How come C.J. Miles just won't listen? I told him don't dribble the ball around Ron. Just shoot it. If you're not going to catch and shoot, give it up. And the Lakers defensively getting it done again here in the third. They did it in the first half. Seems like they're going to do it throughout the ball game.
Him back, Joel and Stu is going to make Sunday's game really interesting. Boston clearly built for the playoffs.
Yeah, they're set up very nicely with Garnett, Perkins, and if Shaq's healthy, he thinks they're better equipped in the postseason than Miami.
Oh yeah, they're definitely a playoff basketball team. They're built for the playoffs, not built for a 82-game season.
Kobe sharing it with Pau Gasol. He's up to 18 and counting now on 8 of 11 in the loss column. Hayward and Lamar picking up the numbers.
That's what he does. He fills up the stat sheet.
It'll count if it goes. Yes! Hello! Spectacular play. He didn't quit on it, did he?
It's been one of those nights for the Lakers as Lamar gets the contact from Elson and throws it up. Doesn't even really see the basket at the end, but he knows one thing. He knows how that went in. So you talk about one West Bank bringing you one person one at a time? Well, that one person is Lamar Odom right now. What a play.
He converts on the free throw. That stops 13 unanswered by the Lakers. And I mentioned the second unit. The second unit has got a guy that would start for every other team. And that is Lamar Odom with 17, as you mentioned, 8 boards, 4 assists. Gasol with the left hand. Right back at it.
The Jazz want to go home.
I mean, together again until April. Ronnie Price trying to split a few.
Oh.
Shannon Brown. Retribution later.
Well, I mean,
Earl Watson. Denied by Brown. Get it across the line. You don't even have to. It's over. So the Lakers with a season high in assists, season high shooting percentage, and 120 on the board. Easier than anyone could have anticipated at the expense of the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, nobody in their right mind could have anticipated this. Actually, I don't know if anybody in their right mind can anticipate.